Hey everybody, it's Joric. Welcome back. Hope you're doing great wherever you are in the world. Enjoying a great cup of coffee today. I thought I would touch base and make a video. I just got done doing a conference call with several people who are in the process of moving to Portugal from several different countries. And a common question that came up from them is, do I think that with the upcoming election here in Portugal, should they be worried about coming here and moving, whether it be to retire, whether they're renting property, looking to buy property? They wanted me to kind of read the crystal ball or look into it and see what the future looks like here in Portugal. And from an immediate standpoint, will the election, or should that, sway their interest in moving one way or the other? And I wanted to let those of you know, I haven't talked much about politics here. I try to steer away from that. But I have touched on what happened with the Prime Minister when he resigned. And the elections are coming up here March 10th. And so that's just a couple of weeks from making this video. My personal opinion, I don't think it makes a difference who's in office or what's going on. Technically right now we don't have a prime minister, and it's not stopping people from moving. And in looking at several countries over the since we moved in 2019, countries since then who have had national elections, I don't know if there's a country necessarily that's had an election where people have moved out or moved on or passed over that country based upon who's in office. I can speak from being in the United States. Before we thought about moving, the 2016 election, I had colleagues who said, if so-and-so gets in, we're leaving the country. That person got in and none of them left the country. In 2020, we were already in Portugal. People had talked about, well, if certain people get in or certain person, we're leaving the country. And none of them did, although they talked about it. In Portugal, I don't think enough happens at that level, meaning who the prime minister is and the makeup of parliament, to where it really makes much of a difference to those of you that are looking to move here on a retirement basis, or if you are working. I really don't think so. Yes, some of that stuff with the NHR, tax regime, there are things that have implications to people that are looking to move or have moved here that obviously the government controls. But I don't think whoever is going to be elected, usually it's a group. It's not a majority party. It's often a group of parties that have to get together and form a coalition to be able to run the government. I don't think that that's going to be a problem. Please comment if you see otherwise. But I think whoever ends up getting in office, it won't have any impact on a day-to-day life of us living here as immigrants, or those of you looking to move here from whatever country. It just won't make a difference one way or the other. I don't see that. And the same could be said if someone was moving to my country, home country, the United States. There's an election this year, and I'm sure people are up in arms one way or the other of how it's going to be. But if you're going to move there, who takes that presidency, I don't know if that really makes a hill of beans difference to those people that would be moving there for whatever reason. But take it for what you will. I just don't see that there's going to be really any change or any negative impact of whoever gets elected here in a couple of weeks. So it shouldn't dissuade you from moving. If you're already in the process, I would say stick with it, keep going with it. If Portugal's still one of those countries that you're considering to move to and you want to retire or you want to live here, whether it be short-term or long-term, still a great place to be. And I don't think that these elections should really change your opinion all that much on whether you're going to move here. There are many other factors, cost of living. There's several other things that would be more important, in my opinion, cost of housing, which cost of living, as opposed to who is running the government. But please, if you disagree, which you might, please comment otherwise. If you feel the same way, I think it would be helpful for the community to say, if you live here and you don't think there's going to be any difference, please note that in the comments. But if you do believe that there's going to be a massive change and that's going to really impact those people that are living here or immigrants that are looking to move, please write that down as well. As always, thank you so much for watching and enjoy your travels.